Hello everybody, Daniel here. Little Cup Battle, you might be surprised to hear, against Sasha, FrostyPixie, you could probably claim to be the first big name on my channel. And I don't know a lot about Little Cup, so I said, you know, I'll play it and hope for the best. Obviously we're using the DSPO blend. Now I started off with my Staryu, and I thought, oh, I've come up against Tim Pole or whatever it's called, that'll be final T-Bolt. It forgot, of course, that there are several things in Little Cup that can absorb or are immune to electric, so that was a poor decision with hindsight. But anyway, we ended up with a situation where we ended up with two grass poisons against one another, and neither of them could really do much to the other. And after I found out how much Sludge Bomb did, it did bugger all, so I could guess Eviolite was involved. It wasn't doing a lot, so I thought I'll switch to Mrs. Nene the Ponyta, given the Bulbasaur was asleep, and that fell on its arse because it woke up immediately. This was rather annoying, but it did mean I could put something back to sleep. Luckily, Lickitung does not kill me with its Fire Blast, because I too run Eviolite on my grass poison type, and I get it to sleep. Luckily, it hit twice in a row, which is just more likely to than not, so it's not too lucky. But I take the turn, annoyingly burnt miss, which is kind of a pain in the arse, so I had to heal up there just so it was better than fodder's sake. And now I did something really ballsy in hope that I can just try and have a sleep war and see if I wake up at either the same time or better than Lickitung did. As you can see now, the Lickitung wakes up first, which is disastrous, especially because Surf, I thought that would have killed me and it didn't. So I'm thinking I've got to wake up now, and I do, and I Fire Tap Rape with Flare Blitz, and it wipes both of us out completely. Unfortunately, Mrs. Nene should have done a lot better than she did, but I made a massive balls up of it, suffice to say. So I bring my mind through, and I don't have a nickname for this, so I think of anything witty. Suggestions, go in the comments, perhaps. Anyway, I fake out, of course, and then I U-turn, which means that, unfortunately, it has the same amount of health pretty much as it did before because of the Auburn Berry, but at least I know what item it had. It protects to see what I'm going to do, and I think, well, I'm going to use Surf and be boring, and I'm going to try and trick her into bringing Bulbasaur in, so I'll use Hidden Power on it. And this works like a champ. The Hidden Power Fire blasts in there, and I'm thinking that'll just about kill if I do it again, and it does. So that is fantastic news for me. It means she can't really stall me out much longer. But unfortunately, as the Zebra comes back in, and I can't do shit to that, so what my logic now is that she's going to use Flame Trap to speed up, and that's a physical move. Can I static paralyze it and make it slow? That's why I usefully have an Auburn Berry to see if stuff like this can happen. So I put a sub up because it's more likely that she'll get paralysed. You can still get paralysed from a substitute if it has static and the Pokemon. And I have Sucker Punch, which means no matter how quick or slow she was, I could go first anyway. You may ask why have I got Sucker Punch? Well, if you know anything about Little Cup, priority is unbelievably important. I thought I'd try to get a sub up there and hope for some power hacks that never came. So I now decided I'm going to have to kill it before it kills me, and I know that she has to attack me because she only has attacks, so I'm absolutely fine, and I can kill with Sucker Punch. Then she brings me in, and I was like, shit. Yeah, I know it's going to Rock Polish on me, and I hope that Hidden Power Ice was going to kill it, and it didn't. So I'm thinking, oh shit, luckily I can Sucker Punch it, and that does a big chunk, but it doesn't kill it. But now I'm thinking, after it rapes me in the face with Earthquake, what do I switch in? Do I switch in Pinecone or switch in Staryu? I switch in Staryu because I'm hoping that Earthquake will be able to it'll survive an Earthquake, but Earthquake never comes. Shadow Punch does, and if you work it out, that did 60%. Obviously with base power 60, Earthquake has 100, that would, if it had done the same amount of damage, done 100% and killed me just. So I was a bit lucky. She fakes me out though when she brings in a Krogunk. And luckily, because I know Krogunks are all about the priority moves, I can just heal up on it. So I then bring in Pineco, because I think it'll do nothing to that either, and she Sucker Punch, so I effectively get a free switch. She doesn't know a lot about it, but she goes across the shop hoping that I'll switch. Now, the only reason I brought Pineco in was to probably eat the likely Autumn Berry, which turns out to be a fantastic play. But she brings in the Time Pot, and I can't do shit really to Time Pot. I can probably kill it in one from there, but I don't want to risk it having a move that could absolutely kick me in the arse that I've not seen yet, so I go for the safe play. Unfortunately, I get attracted, so I switch back to Staryu, thinking that it'll use Water Stab, and it does, and I resist that, but it gets a burn! Second burn in the battle, but I'm thinking it still probably can't kill me, it did 25%. So I recover up and see what it's going to do, and it scolds me again, which is absolutely fine. So I'm more than happy with that. But I'm thinking now, how many recovers can I go for? She protects, which is convenient because I decided to go for a recover rather than a T-Bolt. So I'm now good to go, and I can T-Bolt in the face because I know that Golurk and whatever that Zebra thing's called have gone down. So I've got nothing that is going to resist it. And Krogunk, because of its ability to dry skin effectively, has a fire weakness, although it absorbs water. So I had to have a quick think about that and make sure I didn't use the wrong move, didn't use Surf and end up kicking myself in the arse. But from here it has to be a good game because all she can do is priority bullet punch me, and any other priority move fails if I don't attack. So it's well sorted. Thank you for playing with Sasha. Hope everyone enjoyed watching. I certainly enjoyed playing, and let's see if we do any more Little Cup in the future. You never know. Peace out, y'all.